Okay, so hello everyone, this is Akshay here, and let us continue with today's GFG purity streak. But before starting today's video, so we have been completed, including the today's video, it would be day 500. So congratulations to every one of you who have been part of this journey, and including myself as well, that we have completed around 500 days of code, and definitely the ones who have been part of our journey from the starting or from the beginning or from the midway as well. तो आप डेफिनेटली ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंट फील कर पा रहे होगे DSA में, राइट, रिगार्डिंग ऑल द डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स एंड द पैटर्न्स विच वी हैव ऑब्जर्व ऑन सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चन. तो आज का भी क्वेश्चन ऐसा ही है, हमने पास्ट में एक सिमिलर क्वेश्चन कर रखा है एंड आई विल रेफर यू टू वन वीडियो. बट बिफोर रेफरिंग टू दैट वीडियो वी नीड टू डू सम प्री प्रोसेसिंग थिंग्स. So let us continue the today's video and then we can wrap up this one as quickly as possible. Okay, so let us read the question. Let us highlight the things which we need to do. So we have been given an array partitioned to two subset, right? तो जब भी आपको subset का problem आता है तो आपके हमारे पास एक problem है subset sum problem, right? This is a very standard problem, very standard problem यार. हमने इसको day 321 में cover किया था, right? अगर कोई भी सबसे रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम आता है, राइट, तो आप डे 321 को आप मार्क करके रखो. यही प्रॉब्लम को हमेशा इन्होंने घुमा फिरा के दिया रहता है. सो दैट्स द सेम प्रॉब्लम वी नीड टू सॉल्व इट. So method 1 is always the recursion one, and method 2 is goes to the memorization, and then we have the tabulation approach, right? Let us read the question and let us relate this particular question to this subset sum problem, and then you have to watch this day 321, in which the recursion tree, memorization, tabulation is explained in a very deep manner. Okay, so we need to find the sum of the elements. Let the sum of the elements of these two subsets be S1 and S2. Given the difference D, count the number of partitions in which S1 is greater than or equals to S2 and the difference between S1 and S2 is equals to D. ठीक है, अगर इस लाइन को हम पकड़ते हैं, इस लाइन को, difference between S1 and S2 would be D. So I can say that S1 minus S2 is nothing but D, right? What I can say next is that given elements में ही, right, for each and in the given elements we need to make two subsets S1 and S2. For the given elements we are making S1 and S2. So can I say that S1 plus S2 will be nothing but total sum of the elements, right? So here we have two equations and two variables. Can we convert it into one variable? Definitely we can, right? If we substitute, let's say S1 is nothing but D plus S2, right? If we substitute S1 here, right, then S2, or let's say, let me write it for you. So it would be D plus S2, and I'm writing here as total sum, TS. And S2 would be nothing but TS minus D by 2, right? You can clearly see that solving the questions for both of the variables, like forming both of the subsets and then comparing it, S1 should be greater than S2 and difference should be D, and then incrementing a count would be much more complex rather than just solving for a particular target for S2, because we know total sum, we can use a for loop, we can find the total sum given the elements, we know the D and there's a constant. So this particular thing is a constant number, right? So that means this question has now converted definitely to this subset sum problem, right? So this was the one thing you could have substituted in the another way as well. If you have written S2 is equals to nothing but S1 minus D, right? And now you could have substituted this equation on S1 plus S2. What would be getting? So it would be S1 plus S1 minus D equals to target sum, right? And if you solve, if you do the left and right hand side operation, it would be S1 is equals to nothing but target sum plus D by 2, right? So these are the two equations, right? Either you go with this direction or you go with this direction, you will definitely get the same answer. Why so? क्योंकि maths है यार, maths लगाया हमने. We just did the basic mathematics. ठीक है, now I highly recommend you guys to please watch this video, subset sum problem. The link is there in the description, and that's the video here. And before going ahead here, हम अपने channel पे we maintain some 4 to 5 playlists. So one is the recently we started one gaming as well. So that's just for the weekend things. Do not engage much. And so specifically we solve lead code interview preparation, in which there's 100 videos. That's the prerequisite type for the DSA thing. And you have all the advanced topics playlist. Then we have an interview experience. So as of now, I've given 7 to 8 interviews. I try to upload all the interview experience so that you guys can also take help from them. And then we have some podcasts that I did for the SR University, right, where I'm alumnus from. So you can see that as well. Okay, so you'll go to this day 321. You will watch each and every ways. That is, there are 3 approaches: recursion, memorization, and tabulation. And I have explained you in a very detailed manner, right? You can see the recursion tree and how we are jumping to memorization, right? Must watch it. Do not ignore this video. Do not just copy paste the code, right? So you can see that one, right? And the link of this problem would be mentioned in the description. There is the perfect subset sum problem, right? So here we have the summation of recursion, memorization, tabulation, and the CPP as well, right? So I'll be using the same code here present in the perfect sum problem, and I'll be copying and pasting because I've done in the past, right? So if you've also done in the past, you can very well copy and paste. But if you have not done it, do not just copy paste it and see the entire video. So that would be this would be your, let's say, recursive approach. So let me just sum it one by one. So this would be a recursive approach, right? Taking and not taking, forming all the subsets, right? But since this would be an exponential time complexity, and regarding the constraint, right, n is nothing but 2 power 500, and if you do 2 power 500, that would be definitely much greater than 10 power 8, and that is why if we hit the submit button for this solution, we will get a TLE, right? देन विल डू द मेमोराइजेशन कैसे किया, क्यों किया यार, सब आपको डे 321 वीडियो में मिल जाएगा. सो डू नॉट स्किप दैट वीडियो. आई एम हियर नॉट एक्सप्लेन इट अगेन. सो लेट्स जस्ट हिट द सबमिट बटन फॉर द मेमोराइजेशन अप्रोच एज वेल. एंड इसके बाद नीचे आपका टैबुलेशन अप्रोच होगा, वो भी काम कर जाएगा. देखो मैंने एग्जैक्टली परफेक्ट सम का कोड यहाँ पे लिखा है, द सेम थिंग विच वी हैव डन हियर, राइट? So let us meet again in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Bye. Take care, guys, and congratulations to every one of you who have been so far and have completed our journey of 500 days of coding, right? So starting ahead from 501, we have 501 कल एक और वीडियो बनाएंगे, and we will have some major changes going onwards through our journey. We'll make that video again tomorrow in the separate video, and we'll talk about it. So till then, keep learning, keep growing. Bye, and take care, guys.